just the vibe, guys, just being here in Sydney. I'm so excited. Today's the 29th. Obviously New Year's Eve is the 31st, but I am so stoked. The problem with trying to record yourself is obviously there are like a million people here, so it's very difficult to do that. I do apologize about my voice. For some reason my voice is like gone, and it just sounds funny, so it's probably going to be like that for the whole video. Tomorrow we're going to the Blue Mountains. We're also going to be doing New Year's Eve, which I'm going to do in a separate video, and we're going to be climbing the iconic Sydney Harbour Bridge as well, so stay tuned for that. Out of respect for the people, I'm not going to show them, but there's a lot of homelessness here. It's a beautiful city. Right, we're going to hit a tram line. They've got trams and they've got trains. I'll show you the trains in another part. The trains are tap on and off, so it's like London. You can tap on and off with your card. The trains are double decker, which is amazing. Tap on and off here. So it is a Friday night, so it is quite busy here. You'll see the bridge is kind of behind the wharf. I'm so sorry about my voice. Falafel and shawarma. I've been craving Lebanese food, guys, and I hear there's a big Lebanese population here, so might just have to. Can you just imagine if you have an apartment there, how much rent you must pay, number one. Number two, if you wanted to rent it out as like an Airbnb for the New Year celebration, how much money you could make from that. That's insane. The weather's perfect. 21 degrees. Perfect. Having come from Haley Beach, the Whitsundays where it was 35 degrees today, it's perfect. Toilets, wonderful. You can see it's very, very busy. And what's really nice is that it's very cultural here. And here, the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Wow, wow. So, as previously mentioned, this is the Opera Bar. I think it's on both levels. That's obviously the Opera House, iconic. I can't stop looking at it, and I can't stop filming it. 6, 5, 4, 3, I don't know what this is. Sydney 2024. Not yet, guys, not yet. That's beautiful. And stay tuned to the end of this video because we're going to be climbing the bridge. So this is Circular Quay. I think over there is called the Rocks, something like that. And the bridge. I haven't actually eaten. I've been here for like 45 minutes just staring at it. I need to go eat. Oh my god, the Four Seasons. I was supposed to stay there, but then I remembered I'm poor. Sad times. That's my favourite hotel brand, Four Seasons. I've only stayed in 2 in Morocco, but they were nice. You know what, it feels like it's got the same party culture as the rest of Australia, but it just has a classy edge to it, which makes it very similar to London. It's like the whole city is Canary Wharf. It's really, really... Oh, I like the vibe. low-key scouting out places to live. I might be convinced. I might just be convinced. It's a beautiful tree, isn't it? Everything's beautiful. Without getting too excited and just to be a little bit pragmatic, compared to the rest of Australia, Sydney's my last stop. The people here are obviously city people. They are not as nice as the rest of Australia. However, they're still nicer than London. It's very LGBT inclusive, Sydney. The food is good, the nightlife is good, it's very diverse in terms of like there's loads of Muslims here, loads of halal food. So basically there's something for everyone here. It's very, very similar to London, but to be honest, it's more modern, it's newer. I know it's not nice to keep showing toilets, but they have public toilets here, like these makeshift ones everywhere, which is really nice. Got Mariah playing in the background as per usual. It's a really nice tree. Okay, we're at the Fullerton Hotel. There's money here in somewhere in Australia. She's pretending to get in, it's quite funny. I thought it was actually her car and then she was just like posing. So it's kind of their shopping street. It's a little bit dirty. It's dead at night though, because it's obviously closed, and you can see there Westfield. Westfield is obviously an Australian brand. So they've got one here right in the centre of the city.
Sometimes it hurts instead. Amazing, who's gonna join now? The club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, drink it fast and we talk slow. Over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now I'll take my hand and talk. And then we start to dance, and I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. I'm in love in the shape of you.
Okay, this is a very interesting vibe. It smells of weed. Oh dear. Yeah, very interesting. Very busy pub. Must be a pub crawl. Loads of bars. Got really extensive nightlife here, actually. I feel like I've left it too late. It's 10:30 p.m. and I haven't eaten. That's my mistake, really. So I've come into this like arcade kind of building called Capital Square. They have these everywhere actually. Loads of places where you can just play like arcades. They've got a few. Oh no way, they got Korean fried chicken. Do you know what I haven't eaten? I did actually have mango with sticky rice just now, but I haven't eaten. So maybe if they do small portions down there in the Korean fried chicken, I might get that. Ugh, Starbucks. But they've got they've got these everywhere actually, these arcade games. Because there's a lot of Koreans, Chinese, Japanese here. There's a lot of culture from that region as well, which is really nice. Okay, so I'm at this like Korean restaurant, super busy. This place is called Gutman e Gome. I think I pronounced that quite well. Mexican Kitchen. I'm here with Hey Young. So you pronounce it right. If you recognise her from the Cannes videos. Basically famous now. And yeah, it was reasonable. It was very reasonable. I think it only cost me £10 and I got 2 tacos, fries, and a drink. So it's going well so far, guys.
Is it recording? Oh yeah, it's recording.
Yeah. My mouth is on fire. In fact, this Mexican place, it's really good. You can show the food. It's a very nice place, actually. There was a taco here. There was a taco here, I promise.
Yeah, there was.
There's no longer a taco. There was a quesadilla there. There's still a quesadilla, a little bit. These are cheese fries. They're very nice as well.
And just like...
Good morning, good night. It is 3:30 a.m. I'm exhausted. I have not been awake. This is not a night out video. No. I am awake for the day. And the reason I'm awake for the day is because we are going to climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge. My climb is called a dawn summit, and dawn being at dawn, hence why we're going. Sunrise is not actually until 6 a.m, so I don't know why it's at 4 a.m. But the other issue is at 3 a.m. there are no trams, so I'm having to walk an hour to the bridge from my hostel, which is fine. It is what it is, but anyway, I'm just so tired. So I'm literally walking on the entire tram line, and obviously the streets are empty aside from people who are coming back from a night out, and it's just like two worlds collide. And they're all drunk. It's like, I just don't want to be dealing with any but drunk people, please. To be honest, I'm surprised they're allowed to have music like this late. It's, you know, some people do live in buildings around here, so I think this place is called The Establishment or something. It's a bit, it's interesting that they still have music here. It's full of crackheads everywhere and drunks being thrown out of clubs. So one thing that's worth saying is the Sydney nightlife is quite good, actually, in terms of partying. In terms of food and restaurants, for some reason everything closes at 9 p.m. here. Very similar to London. The only difference is London's nightlife has just died since COVID. Like, it's awful. Here in Sydney, like, someone went out yesterday up to New Year's Eve and they were telling me, and they were like, they went on a boat at 2 a.m. until 7 a.m. I was like, what? Like, it's just crazy. You kind of just you're looking on the floor here. You're like, oh, what's that brown thing? I hope it's not poo or something. And you look down and it's a cockroach. You're like, now, again, I'm recording on my phone. I apologize about that. 2 reasons for that. The first one is that the GoPro is rubbish in the dark, so it's better actually to use my phone. The only difference is I can't be bothered to bring my gimbal, so I'm holding it for this video series only. The other thing is, and I just checked this just before I left to go for the climb, is you can't actually bring your own camera. So that means that with this camera, including mobile phones, but also a GoPro, I wouldn't be allowed to take that on the actual bridge climb, which I don't know why. It's very strange, but it is what it is. So I just thought there's no point bringing the GoPro if I can't record on the GoPro. Oh, so this part's uphill, because obviously the bridge is quite high, so to get to the point you actually have to walk uphill. And even though it's 3 a.m, 3:30, 4 a.m, whatever, I don't know what time it is, I can just fall asleep any second, it is very humid. It is still 24 degrees. I brought a jumper thinking, oh, it might be chilly, and I'm bloody hot. So good to know. But it is Australian summer, so anyway, bit dodgy, but we're gonna do it. There's no people on the roads anywhere. Well, the moon is still out, no sign of the sun. Maybe it's gonna take us 2 hours to actually get up to the bridge, I don't know, but I'm hoping we actually get a sunrise and not just colours, you know? Okay, a bit dodgy, but we're here. The Sydney Bridge climb. Ah, there are people at 3:45 in the morning. God, that's exhausting. There's like 3 different tracks you can choose. To be honest, I chose the summit, but I don't know what's the difference between any of them in terms of views, experience, or what. So, yeah.
Once you get your super stylish bridge suit, you'll notice a few black attachment triangles. These will be used to attach items such as hats.
And breakfast. Oh, it's an empty tram. With that in mind, actually, on this empty tram, I'm going to end the video there. Thank you very much for watching from Sydney Nightlife. As always, like, subscribe. It's a beautiful day to travel. See you next time. Oh, in case I didn't show you guys, I like dropped, not to show you my groin area, but like I dropped half the waffle on my trousers.